Good morning. Good Saturday morning, actually, Mountain Top Homesteaders. So today we're picking up new chicks. We're heading down to Southern States Co-op in Front Royal, and we're gonna get us some chicks. We did have a little issue in shipping. They called me yesterday, and 2 of the chicks out of the 6 that we ordered ended up not making it. They had a real bad shipment. So unfortunately, we'll have to see if they have any replacements down there, which I don't think they do, but they said they would order a couple more and they could possibly be in next weekend. So let me show you a couple other things before we hop in the Jeep and head down there. The chickens are going to be over here in this area, just a little bit south of the cattle panel greenhouse. We bought ourselves a 9x9 chicken run, fully enclosed, and it's got predator protection on the bottom, which is great because we've got predators from the sky and the land out here. So we've got fox, sometimes occasional coyote. We've got raccoons, possums, but they don't seem to care about chickens too much. Then we've got eagles and hawks and falcons and that sort of thing. So approximately 9x9 foot area here is where we will set it up, and we bought that from Omelette USA. Wasn't the cheapest thing in the world, but I thought the predator protection was pretty nice, and it's fully expandable, so we will get to work on that shortly. Over on the other side, we got our coop. We were going to go with the omelet coop, but we decided it was going to be too small. So we went with the ultimate chicken coop from Hampel. And it's all plastic, easy cleaning, and I think it'll work real good for us, and it'll hold up against the elements out here that we have in the mountain. That was my biggest concern, was if I spent less money on a coop, then how often would I have to replace that wooden coop up here? We get ice storms, we get a lot of snow from year to year, and just didn't want to deal with that issue that we could have. So that's what we got going on. In the garage here, these are all our boxes for the chicken run. So I'm waiting for the weather to kind of clear up a little bit so we can get that going. Hopefully soon. We also have to plant in the next couple weeks. Tomatoes are ready to be planted. The first or second week in May, we'll get those into the greenhouse. And last thing I wanted to show over here is our brooder setup. I never did a video on that. This is where we had the 12 hens that are now residing down at Moon Gap Acres, just south of us. This was a pretty basic setup. So the outside of the brooder is just like a plastic, and I was able to pick that up on sale for $6 at our Tractor Supply store. They said it was last year's model, closeout stuff, whatever. So I jumped on that. I spent another $25. We got the chick starter set. So we got a waterer, and we got a feeder station, and we got the light, the red light, and then it's got this came with the brooder, actually, the adjustable light holder. But we got the light, the feeder, and the waterer. And I think there was a couple more things that came with it. There was another style feeder. I also created a little place for them under here to roost. So I just went out in the yard and I got a stick, attached that stick to a pot and a plastic coffee can on both sides, and it worked real well for the 12 hens. Of course, 12 of them couldn't get on this stick, but boy, 8 of them sure would cram on there real good. So it was pretty cute. These chicks, the 4 we're getting today, and the other 2 that we'll eventually get, for a total of 6 up here on the mountain, they'll do real good in this brooder. They'll be real happy in it, and with having such a small amount of hens this time, we'll be able to take them out and enjoy the grass and stuff before they're ready to be outside full time. I think that's it. That was a quick tour about what we got going on here on the homestead, and gonna grab the missus and we're gonna head on down to Southern States and get our new chicks. All right, everybody, so we're down at Southern States, downtown Front Royal. We're here to pick up our chicks. As you can see, Danielle and myself are got our COVID-19 masks on. Be safe, be sound, and we're gonna go inside. I'm not gonna go ahead and record this inside because there's just, with everything going on, everybody's testy with the virus going around and that, so I don't wanna get people's faces and stuff on there, but we'll resume editing once we get out of the store with the chicks. So we'll be right back.
See you shortly.
Just got home, got our new chicks, 4 out of 6, like I was telling you. Southern States is gonna have the other 2 in stock on Friday, so praise the Lord for that we don't have to wait too long to have our whole flock of 6. So the reason we're doing 6, we can have up to 12 in the county because we have a little over a half acre, but we decided just to do 6. I think that makes more sense for what we have. For the time that we spend away from the house every day, we're gonna have automatic feeders, we're gonna have automatic water, that sort of thing that I'll build out of the 5-gallon buckets, and then we'll have the auto door and have that set so that it opens and closes with sunrise and sunset. But for right now, we're all set because we're stuck at home, and you know, what can I say? I'm actually enjoying being at home and not having my horrible commute. So let's grab these chicks and get them to their new home. Alrighty. Grab these guys out of here. So what we received today was 2 sapphire gems and 2 midnight Morans. Absolutely cute little chicks. So get these guys and get them into their brooder. So here's the brooder all set up. I gave you guys a quick tour of that earlier on. So let's we're gonna go ahead and get them all situated in here. All right, let's get these little ladies in there. They're all huddled together in there. So the light gray ones are the sapphires and the darker ones are the midnight Morans. They're so nice and warm. So you take them, just dip their beaks in the water so they know where the water is. And that's it. Oh, this one doesn't want to drink. Says no. Now for the Morans. That's the sapphire Morans. And one more. So what I think I'll probably end up doing here is I'm going to lower their light just another notch. It's got holes drilled into it here, and I'm going to lower that down one more notch. Let me check the temperature, see what we've got here. Yeah, the temperature's about 80 underneath the light, so we want it to be closer to 100 or so for now, and then we'll change that so that they don't get too cooked. Well, Mountain Top Homesteaders, thanks for coming along with this journey when we picked up our chicks. I'll probably do a short video or just some pictures of the 2 Plymouth barred rocks that we'll be getting this coming Friday to replace the 2 that passed away in shipping. Next up, we've got the coop to build, and the run to build. So that'll be exciting to see how that comes along. Again, God bless you guys. Thank you guys for coming along on our journey, being part of our Mountaintop Homesteaders family. And please give the video a thumbs up and a like, and also subscribe and hit that bell so you get all the notifications. God bless you guys.